kind of close-up view, huh? But listen, one of the changes in 08 Rhinos was the half doors. Our fender flares still work with it, but there's a little bit something you got to do different. So the only thing I'm going to show you how to do different is the new part, which is the lower sections on the driver's side. We've got our half door off now, so what we're going to do is just mount this plastic piece. For the rest of the pieces, just follow the instructions that come with it. Alright, now this flare has got a little lip right here, okay? And you want to put it on here. Now you don't want to put it around this way or back in this way, so you want to try to stay 90 degrees. Another thing you've got to be careful on is down here at the bottom, okay? Got a little better view now at the bottom, okay? So this is a way that it's designed to go on there. Alright, actually like so. It's down and there it goes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is make sure I've got this thing on a line flat with it, okay? Now, I know I'm going to look at it and I know my hole is right in the center and about even with this screw here. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Now some people might get a little bit more professional in their installation and drill a 7/16 hole in it right there. And I hit it. Now I'm going to waller this out just a little bit, okay? And I hit it right off. So I'm going to put one of the screws backwards through there, okay? The next one is right down here at the bottom. I just kind of do like a little hand mark with it, okay? And I know about where it is. Again, get it about flat like so. And I'm going to drill right into that again, and I hope I hit that hole. And I did, okay? So I got lucky. Alright, now that you got your holes drilled, put your flare back on there and run the bolts through there backwards. The next step is to drill the hole down here in this bottom support, okay? We want to do it right smack dab in the middle of this tab, left and right and up and down. I'm going to take, should be a 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm doing this video right after the skid plate, so I still got 17-30 seconds. So I'll wind up having to screw my screw in, okay? Get what I'm trying to do here. Okay. So, thing you want to do is get it up in there, right in its position. It's almost, get everything in the right place, right down in the bottom. It's kind of got a feel for it, and screw right through the center, okay? Right through both things. Alright, then take your supplied screw with your flat washer, large flat washer, and then run it through. Like I said, this, my hole is going to be a little bit smaller. Okay. Put your washer and nut on the back side and tighten it up. Alright, now. Okay, now we're going to put our door on. My bolts fell out in the process. We'll put our door back on. Okay. Alright, hold it back up in line. There it goes. Okay. Put your bolts back in the other side. And with your tamper-proof Allen head, tighten it back up. Alright, my washer got out of line. Make sure it's on there right. Tighten it up. Okay. Now, as you can see, our fender flare is on. Now one thing that I want to warn you about is first of all, these doors are pretty limiting anyway. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them, but that's neither here nor there. One thing is these doors, if you open them too wide, will press down on your fender flare. But with the rubber straps in place, like they're supposed to be, mine are loose at this point, it limits it to right here anyway, pretty much. So, I mean, don't get crazy and, you know, try to swing your door all the way open. Now, these are pretty tough fender flares, but no need in you doing this anyway, okay? Our door shuts, fender flares on, finish the rest of the flares per instructions. One of the things I wanted to tell you guys, I've already done it now. I didn't put it on the very first part of the video, is to get these doors off, you're going to have what's called a tamper-proof, well, I call it Allen head. I have a Torx bit, a T50. It works. This is not what it's supposed to be. It's a tamper-proof Allen. So I'm not sure of the size, but you can buy a cheap set, you know, relatively easy to borrow one from somebody. But I tell you what will work is a T50 Torx head, tamper-proof. Tamper-proof means it's got a little hole right here in the end of the bit, because your screw or bolt that holds the door on has a little piece right in the center. Now it's called tamper-proof because they don't want you to remove it. Safety doors, you know, they don't want you to remove them. But this is what it takes to get the door off. Please put the door back on. Don't do like I do. I don't like doors. So I take mine off, but I'm not going to hold Yamaha responsible for my actions. But nonetheless, it's a bit you got to have.